Welcome to Springhouse Farm. We came down to try to get the temporary electric pole back up. It broke at the base of the pole. It almost looks like it rotted. So we had to have Georgia Power shut it off when we found out that it fell. So we're down here to get the pole put back up and get the electric going again. Luckily our neighbor Keith came and got everything out of the camper that was like food, perishable stuff. So big shout out to Keith and Nancy. So let me turn this around and kind of show you what happened. So this is what it's like to be in Georgia. Look at my glasses. With no electricity. You talk about hot. So one of the exciting things about the South is we have these things called Joro spiders. I don't know if we had talked about this before, but let me flip this around so you can see them. Okay, if you can see, it's like there's a little family of them. Can you see right there? Right there. There's like 3 or 4 of them, and then there are more right there. They're not supposed to be deadly or anything. They're just scary as hell. Or I'm sorry, scary as heck. The one good thing is they make their web really high. So you don't really run into them. So that's a good thing. Paul got the electric going. It's on a generator. We can't do the electric and the water at the same time. So we'll have to either turn one off to get the other one on or be without light. The air conditioning is probably the main thing that we are dealing with. So when it gets a little cool at night, that's when we'll probably take a shower I don't know when, with a candlelight. All right.
Yeah, so we come down here because the power pole fell, and we got 1 day to get it back up. And we're also meeting a contractor and going over the bids and the plans and doing a walkthrough and going down and meeting his shop. So what we're temporarily going to do so we can function is the old Predator 4000. I got a jumper box wired up to convert it from 230 to 110. I'm pretty sure that's how the camper's wired, so we're about to find out. It'll take you long. We'll drive it down there, fire it up, and see what she does. So what we've done is the temporary pole rotted off, broke off, whatever. But the way to get around that is we got to reuse the generator. We're only here for a day. If I can get that pole set, get a good jump on it tonight, have it in the ground, call Georgia Power, have it turned back on, bonus. Because I'll be back in a couple weeks. So, but anyway, here's what we got. That plug looks just like this one. And it's a 110, I don't know, 1996 why they didn't do 2 legs, they just did one, I don't know, 30 amp service, something like that. Anyway, 4-prong lockable fitting. Pretty simple. The bad part is with that 4,000 watt Predator, when we go to use water, we have to unplug the camper because it got, you see it right here. There's a couple hundred feet of extension cord running up to the pump house to run the pump. And it's pretty good voltage loss, amp draw, that you electricians fill in the blank there. Anyway, but it does work. It's one or the other. It's either air conditioner or water, but it'll work for now. Nobody got hurt, place didn't burn down, and thanks to Keith, our camper doesn't smell like a dumpster. So we got here, had to go get some parts to make that work. But we're ready to start unloading the van, get the bed made, and then work till dark. What's my name? And from here, we just basically use the post leveling device that we got from Harbor Freight. If you guys don't have one of those, I highly recommend you get it. It will check the level on 3 different planes, and all you really do is put it around the corner, the edge there, wrap the rubber band around it, it holds it in place, and then it's hands free from then on. Um, Ginger came around the corner about this time and grabbed a shovel, and we basically just tamped it in, making sure it was secure all the way around the ground. And then ultimately we put some braces up to help as well. But when all said and done, you could hang off of it. Honestly, it was pretty solid. It was way more solid than it was before we started, and really happy with the progress of this. It went. I would have to say it pretty much went flawless with everything. Um, we had bought a different size pole, but come to find out, the pole we bought that they recommended was the same size as the one that broke off. So there's over 12 feet sticking out of the ground, which is code. And then we just have to secure it. And here in a few minutes, you'll see I tied it off to the truck to climb up it because just to be safe. You know, I'm the king of safety, and we all wanted to be real safe with this project, especially with the tree, the condition of the trees in the area. If another tree was to fall or something hit this pole, the goal is for the pole to survive, mainly just to keep the electric cables up off the ground. But you'll see here in just a second, we secure it to the truck and then climb up there and start putting the pieces back on it. Sounds good. I got the pole up. Now I just got to get it tied up and secured so I can climb up it to put all the wires and stuff on it. Then I'll be bush hogging. Talk to you later.
Oh, you just hung up or?
Oh, I hung up on him.
All right, trying to find a spot where I can
Do what?
get this tilted. There we go. You want to say what you're doing?
I'm just securing the pole so I can climb up it and put the weatherhead on it safely. You know how I'm all about safety. Paul Metz is the safest person you'll ever meet. Yeah, so once we get this in place, get the weatherhead on it, hook the wires back up. I'll turn it loose, see how secure it is. If it feels top heavy or something, we might put some braces in the ground to support it. This is just temporary, you know. So next step's going to be picking that heavy stuff up and getting it mounted on the pole. Not 100%
Check
sure how
out
that's gonna
the
work.
big Joe Row. Let me see. I'll show 'em.
What?
This is what I mean about the Joe Row spiders.
Where is it? Oh, can we kill it?
No, no, no. They're scary, yes. But I don't think they do too much.
No, they don't.
Just leave them be.
I'll put this up here. Maybe fish it through that piece
Okay.
to help hold it up there once we get it in place.
Trying to figure out how to.
Ain't quite figured that part out yet. But hey, I didn't think I had the hole dug and the post in the ground yet, you know?
True.